Happy lunch hour, guys. So, every day in watching what's going on in this corrupt administration we have running the country is like peeling the onion, and you get to another layer of corruption, and another layer of corruption, and another layer of corruption. So, how you liking gas prices lately? Yeah, they're not $6 where they were. Why? Because we dumped a whole bunch of oil that we had in the Strategic Petroleum Reserve that we paid about $40 a gallon for, or $40 a barrel for, I'm sorry. And so now we're refilling that at $90 a barrel. Good economic decision there, Joe. Okay. And so not only will we see the price of gas go up, but we will see it go up further than it was before. All right. Because again, mind you, the U.S. is filling up our Strategic Petroleum Reserve at higher prices, which takes inventory off the world market, and we're spending tax dollars to do it. Okay, so again, using cheap stuff to replace it with expensive stuff doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But there was a temporary reprieve, a few weeks at least, of astronomical gas prices, and we just had to go back to high gas prices because around here they're about $3.40 a gallon now. We were down about $3.10 a week and a half ago. 10%. Where have I heard that before? But this is where it gets even more interesting. Now, last week I was telling you about OPEC cutting production by 2 million barrels a day. Okay, and of course, Joe was screaming, didn't want it to happen. Well, now the corruption comes out a little bit more. Apparently, Joe himself got a hold of the Saudi prime minister and asked OPEC to not do, specifically, to not stop production or not introduce these production cuts until after the midterm elections. Yeah. Because he wanted to keep gas prices only high, not astronomical, until after the elections. And then once the elections were over, then it was fine with gas prices going back up. By then it was too late. Because it's finally time to pay the piper here, okay? The Democrats are going to have to answer for all these radical, asinine deals that, things they've done for the last 2 years. And Joe just didn't, he wanted to kind of take high gas prices off the table. Remember, Joe was out gloating, I've brought gas prices down, but never took responsibility for driving them up. It was Putin's fault that prices went up, remember, but it was Biden's greatness that brought prices down because he made a decision to sell the cheap assets and go buy expensive ones. Okay, think about this. If you've ever bought anything, do you go buy sell a house at $100,000 only to go want to buy it back at $200,000, or a car, or stocks and bonds, whatever? Do you ever want to buy low or buy high and sell low? That's Joe's investment policy with your dollars. Okay, but the corruption to come up and say, please don't do this until after we've had these elections because I don't want to have to face the voters saying gas prices are high under my watch. That's literally what Joe's done. So, let's look at, some of these great accomplishments that Joe's got, because this is what the mainstream media keeps telling us about. Joe came out, no president has done more for the country in such a short time as I have. He's right. I'll absolutely agree with them. No president has seen gas prices go up this fast, this fast. No president has seen crime go up this fast. Okay. No president has seen illegal immigration go up this fast. Very few, and again, the ones that would be Democrats, have seen inflation go up this fast. Joe, you have a lot of accomplishments. I will give you that. Everything you're doing, Crime's gone up, food prices gone up, fuel prices gone up, crime's gone up, illegal immigration's gone up. Yeah, you're making a lot of things go up. Let's see, what have you made go down? Let's see, the amount of people working, yeah, that would be going down. The amount of people of color working, yeah, that would have gone down. The amount of home ownership, yeah, that would have gone down. The morale of the military, yeah, that would have gone down. The amount of people serving in the military, yeah, that would have gone down. The amount of recruits to the military, yeah, that would have gone down. The overall morale of the people of the United States, yeah, that would have gone down. Okay. Hey, Joe, flip the script because everything you're doing is wrong. Okay. But, he's got so much baggage. We're in a war in Iraq. We're in a war in Ukraine, not because we have anything to gain from it. Okay. Nothing really to speak of. Right. What we're doing is damaging our own economy. Okay. Just to give you an idea, there's a whole situation going on right now about Biden wanting to ban Russian aluminum from coming into the United States. Yeah, okay. China's our the number one place we get aluminum from. Russia's number 2, just to give you an idea. So you think it's hard to find can of soda, auto parts, whatever now? Yeah, okay. Let's see what happens when Joe puts sanctions on the aluminum industry in Russia. That'll make it even harder, which will cause prices to go up again, which will cause inventories to go down again. Is anybody else, I know a lot of you guys are, some may not get it yet, okay, but I always want to give you guys the ammunition to tell the sheeple what's going on, when you have a conversation with them. But has anybody else figured out that the ultimate objective is to bring the United States to its knees, to the only point where the people have nothing left, only the elites, the World Economic Forum elites, have all the money and we have none. And then all we're doing is standing there with our hand out going, will you please give me another bowl of gruel? Can I please have a gallon of gas? Would you please turn my electricity on for an hour? Can I have a little bit more firewood? That's what they want, okay? They want these massive castles where, like I've said before, Gatesville and Zuckerbergburg and, Klaus Schwabistan, who knows, okay? But that's what they want, and we will all be little peasants and servants. But when you come out and openly get busted trying to interfere in an election, which is absolutely what Joe did there, okay? You want to talk about election interference? This should be looked at by the FCC, or not the FCC, FEC, about election interference, okay? When he openly says, please don't do the cutbacks. No, he didn't say don't do the cutbacks. He said don't do the cutbacks in production until after the election. Okay? He's trying to interfere with an election. Joe, we'll just add that to another one of the criminal charges that hopefully will be brought against you at the beginning of January when both houses of Congress are not your friend. Pinball out.